look so pale. Hey you guys, it's keyarrajeanisee. Welcome. Ooh, I did not like that either. I'm not liking my intro today, guys. Hey you guys, it's keyarrajeanisee. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back to my channel if you're recurring. Today, I'm going to be doing a little makeup tutorial for, you know, my beginners and girlies that look like me. If you don't look like me, you can still watch it, I guess. It might benefit you. Then it might not benefit you at all. But I mean, if you want to keep watching, hey, be my guest. But I kind of want to get y'all a beauty supply store haul a little bit because that's where I just came from. I didn't really get much, you know. I got 2 new edge brushes. I got 2 purple edge brushes because I had a purple one and it was the best one I ever had before, and then I lost her. R.I.P. her. But I went and got 2 more because, you know, you gotta re-up. Start off at 1, end off at 2, you know what I mean? And I got this new setting powder, which also from the beauty supply store. And then I bought this face cleansing tube thing. It's called the Diane 5-in-1 Beauty. It looks so beautiful. Oh, comes with 5 brushes supposedly. That's what they said. That's what they said, y'all. It comes with 5 nozzles. It comes with this one, that one, and then it comes with a little pink one, and that one, and then the regular one. Last thing I got is these. Oh, I love these. This is what I got today. This is nowhere near compared to the stuff I already got. So Ruby Kisses lip oil. Yeah, let's get into the video. Usually makeup artists start off with their skincare, but we is new to this. Like, I'm a beginner just as you're a beginner. That's what we're gonna say. We ain't really gone to our skincare yet, so we're just gonna hop right into the makeup. You don't start the skincare until you know what your face like, what your face don't like, how your face reacts to certain products. Or if you do skincare, you want to go into makeup, then I mean that's a different thing. But I didn't start going into skincare until like a year after I was doing makeup. So we're gonna just go at the pace as I went. So the first product I use is e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Number because this primer go a long way. For it to be $8, it goes a long way. Basically, I just rub it in until it gets like this tacky feeling. If you need more, add more. For the title, yeah, basically till it gets tacky. After primer, I go to my brows. Now, I used to use eyeshadow for my brows. I used to use a pencil on my brows. I'm gonna do the pencil because I feel like the pencil is more beginner worthy than eyeshadow. Most of the products in this video that I'm showing, I got from the drugstore or the beauty supply store. I call it the beauty supply store. I'm black, so we're just gonna call it the beauty supply store because that's what it is. And it's a drugstore. I don't know where I call it the drugstore. I take this Last Longing Soft Type Eyeliner by Gabriella in dark brown shade, and I really just take that and sculpt my eyebrows, to be honest. And then when I'm coming for the front, stop about right there, leave it a little bit of space. If your outline looks bad, it's okay. When you go and you do your concealer, then it's gonna clean all that up for you. So don't even be stressing. What are you stressing for? After that, I go in with a spoolie. I bend my spoolie. The part that we didn't shade in, that's where I'm going to fade my brow. Once they are faded how you like them, you can go ahead and go into the concealing part of them. Me personally, I don't conceal the top of my eyebrows. I don't know why I stopped a long time ago and I've never been back. But for the purpose of this video, I will. For the bottom of the brows, I use more of a flatter brush with a nice end. And I'm also using the NK Perfection Multi-Use Concealer in the shade 11. Applying your concealer, you want to start off at the arch of your brow and then work your way back and then come back to the front.
I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes, I don't even know if she a wife, but I do know one thing, no, women they come.
For the top of the brow, I use a similar brush to the one that I use for the bottom of my brows. It's just a little bit more thick, I guess. I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer in the shade Chestnut. Same thing for the top. I just start at the crease and work my way down and then back to the front. You know what it is, whenever I'm busy. And then these are some of what the eyebrow supposed to look like. Okay, so for the rest of the brow, I use 3 different kind of things to blend them. I use a finer brush for the top. I use this little brush and a beauty blender for the bottom. Going with the beauty blender first. For the bottom, for this brush, I use like circular motions.
Jury in the safe on arrival, pistol on J for some.
Then I'm going with the top. I kind of just like drag this brush on the top of my brow. It's all about practice and technique. This is how my makeup used to look. Now it's how makeup look now. Period. It's really all about practice. You gotta believe in you. If you practice, if you sit there and actually take your time, you're gonna be that girl. Like, nobody can ever tell you nothing. Like, nobody can tell me nothing about my brows. Like, I be eating every time. I don't care. After that, I usually do foundation, but like, I don't use foundation, but I'm gonna do it for the purpose of the video, I guess. So for my darker colored girls, it's really hard to find our set foundations. So I do take two different brands foundations and I mix them to get somewhat of my complexion. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and this is in shade Latte Latte. I mix it with the NK Perfection Liquid Full Coverage Foundation. This is matte foundation. This is shade Coca, and I just mix them together because one is too light and one is too dark. It tells you that one's my summer shade, one's my winter shade. I'm gonna use my finger to put it on because we don't really got all the good, you know, stuff to apply the foundation with. Why the shade match kind of eating? Don't do too much. Don't do too much. I blend it in with a brush, and I go in with a beauty blender.
Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chug a look around.
Now I'm going with the same concealer, the NK Perfection Multi-Use Concealer shade 11 for my under eye. Underneath your eye.
Treated too nice. Gallery.
Under your nose. Chin. Your forehead. Your nose. I do layer my foundations. I usually go on top of it with same concealer, but this one's a shade 9. And I go on top of it lightly.
Till then, I sit my drunk ass on it.
Then I'm going with this good brush that I think I got from Ulta, but I seen a Shein dupe of it. It was a regular black sponge. I don't know what's up with the black. It just do it for me every time. I usually do it with the brush first, then follow it with the beauty blender. Then I take the tip of the brush and blend out my outer corner.
30 degrees, way too low for home time. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
For the tip of my nose, I use the same brush that I use for the top of my brows because my nose is more skinnier. I do the same dragging motion. Now we're on the stage where we are layering concealer now. Go from your base shade to your lightest shade if you want a light under eye. If you want something simple and natural, let's skip it to the two lightest shades that you want to do. But if you want to do a bright eye like I'm gonna do, keep getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter with your shades. By bright, I mean I start off with my base color 11 and I end off with a level 3. I go from 11 to a 9 to a 7 and then I end up with a 3. That's my range of concealer shade colors that I use. Alright, we left off at a 9. I'm gonna go in with the 7. I'll use all the same brand concealers, the NK Perfection Multi-Use Concealer. I don't put this everywhere. I just put it where I want it to be most bright at. For my nose is where I'm going to start carving my nose. So you want to do the bridge, a little front little ball of your nose. And this is really how it should look. For this part, I'll start with the beauty blender.
Hey. Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go.
And same thing for my nose. I use a skinnier brush. Now I go in with my lightest shade of concealer, which is the shade 3, and I just literally just put that on the inner corner of my eyes. I don't put it anywhere else, like so. Now for the fullest coverage, I do let this concealer dry, and while it's drying, I go in with 3D Contour Artist Cream Contour at Ruby Kisses. I'm gonna use this to finish the shape of my nose, and I mix the darkest shade with the shade next to it.
He know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is
my camera ended up cutting off, but I basically ended off at the part where I was blending in my contour with the back of my beauty blender. So that's kind of what you see now, and then I end up blending in this right here, the front of the beauty blender. Now I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Well Focus Finish Translucent Powder. The color is 520B, which it just says it's translucent. Then I use a triangle pad. So basically we're just going to bake around the nose and then set everywhere else.
You know what it is whenever I'm busy.
Then you want to take the remaining powder on the powder puff and set your eyebrows.
30 degrees, wait.
Now I'm going with the Juvia's Palace, the Blush Rose palette. I use this pink right here. I just layer it on my cheeks. Now we're going to focus on the lips, which I go in with the same brow pencil that I use for my eyebrows. I kind of just line my lips with that. Next, I'll go on top of the eyeliner with NYX Professional Makeup Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. And I'll go in with one of the lightest highlights. And I put that between the lip liner. Then I go in with, you already know, you already knowing. I use the Ruby Kisses herself lip oil. If you don't have this, your makeup not gonna come out looking right. I'm just letting you know this now. But I applied this right on top of the liner and the shadow. After that, I'm gonna go over my brows just to make them look sharper. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have not put on lashes in who knows how long. I've been just rocking the mascara look, but I feel like I want to try to do lashes again for this video. Y'all, I'm just a girl named Glitter, like I don't even know, like I don't even know if I know how to put them on no more. And I have a bucket of lashes. You get up there and you practice, you're gonna have a bucket of lashes too. So don't even, let's not bring it up. I'm gonna just pick a pair and then yeah, we're gonna go from there. I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, y'all, I'm back and I got the lashes on finally. Now I'm gonna go in with this high impact build up mascara. I'm not even gonna waste my time showing y'all because this mascara is not even all that. It's from the drugstore though, but it's not all that good. I'm just gonna use this for my bottom lashes.
Hit one, she say she got a man.
Now the last thing I do is I use this HD powder and soft luminance. I actually ordered this off Amazon, but you can find it in the drugstore / beauty supply. All this do for me is it give me a little bit of a glitter glow. So I take the same brush that I used to wipe off my powder to do with this powder. I just put it all on my face. The last step I do before setting my face, I use a highlighter, which I have highlighter for a minute now. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. This powder is really pigmented. I use the same brush. I literally use a little bit because it's so pigmented. And then I use my finger, put it on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. And then I normally set my face, but my setting spray is gone. So just act like that. Me talking right now is me setting my face because I really don't have no more. Okay, so this is how my makeup turned out. Yeah.